Good evening, everyone, from St. Paul Central High School as Keystone Productions proudly presents high school girls basketball. Tonight's matchup is a non-conference game but could shape up to be the penultimate duel in the Twin Cities metro area, featuring the star-studded St. Paul Central Minutemen from the St. Paul City Conference and the perennial powerhouse Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders from the Suburban East Conference. All the action is coming up momentarily. Hello, folks, and I'm Mike Peden. And no, you do not need to adjust your television set. This is my first adventure as a commentator, and I am honored to be making my debut with this high-profile game. I'm also honored to be joined by Broderick Bell tonight. And Broderick, this game could have high implications as far as to how these two squads will perform this season.
Yes, it will, Mike. I think that this should be an evenly matched game for a while, and then we'll have to take it from there.
Okay, let's talk about Central. There's been a lot of hype surrounding this team, considered to have one of the most talented rosters in the state. But you know it's not about finding the best players, but finding the players that work best as a team. And at 4-0, Central seems to be doing that so far.
Well, Mike, it's interesting that you said that. I was just talking with Coach Taylor, and Coach Taylor said that he's still trying to feel his way around with the kids. He never really spoke of one person or the other. He said that, you know, it's the typical thing. You want to work on defense, defense, defense. That's what gets you over there across the river. So that's basically what he's doing right now.
Cretin-Derham Hall, on the other hand, has played only one game, but they received an outstanding performance from senior and future Wisconsin Badger Alyssa Karel, who had 35 points and 6 steals in a 66-52 win over Barnesville. How does Cretin adapt against Central with just one game under their belt and only one go-to player at this point?
Well, you know, Mike, it's interesting they said that. They beat a pretty good team in Barnesville. I think right now Cretin's still trying to find their legs. And this is, you know, it's really kind of early in the season. I think what they're going to do is they're going to come out and play ball and see where they land first. See who's what and who can do what.
Both teams are undefeated. Only one will remain perfect after the clock hits 0 tonight. Who will it be? Stay tuned and you'll find out the answer. Central tonight will be missing the presence of one of their players, Ebony Black. She is sick tonight and will not be able to play.
Yeah, I heard that she is really coming along well, and I think that by season's end, she's going to be somebody that's going to have to be reckoned with. The thing that Ebony Black brings to the game is that not only does she have good moves, but she's left-handed. And those guys are hard to defend.
But that's why Central has a very star-studded team. They have that depth where they can bring in extra players from the bench to fill in those
Absolutely. Points. This is an opportunity for somebody to step up so the coach can see.
So it's Karel, Lyman, Hendricks, Dean Hartz, and Geske on the floor for Cretin. Howard, Robinson, Taylor, Buford, and Jones for Central. And the tip-off is made, and we are underway. Central with the first possession. Taylor with the ball. She's looking for a target. And Cretin, nice defense, strips the ball away. Taken by number 24. That was Carolyn Deedhart with the steal. Geske with the
Another
shot,
rebound.
and that was no good.
Here they come.
Buford with the ball, you got it, and not quite. Rebound by number 42, that's Geske again. To Karel. To Deanhart. To Karel again. Back to Geske. Geske with the long pass to Hendricks. They're feeling themselves out right now.
Absolutely, that's exactly what's going on.
There's no shot clock, so you've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Cretin's going to make them play a little defense. Great
and
shot.
Deanhart with a shot and gets the bounce, and Cretin scores the first.
I've heard things about this Deanhart. She likes to stay in the gym, and this is a great game for her.
And Taylor responds with her own layup, and we are tied at 2.
Taylor coming back.
Deanhart looked like she wanted to take a 3. And that shot was blocked by Jones. That's her 11th on the season. Here comes Robinson, and she gets fouled. And she will be going to the charity stripe. Robinson, an 84% free throw shooter on the season, 16 of 19.
It's pretty obvious what Cretin is trying to do. Like you said, they're trying to feel them out a little bit, but they're going to force them to play a little more defense. They don't want to get this thing into a track meet right now.
No, especially with Taylor on the court.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, you don't want to be fouling Robinson, and she made her first free throw.
And we don't need to get Buford out on the run shooting those threes right away either.
Yeah, Buford is 46% from the floor. She had, and out of bounds.
Full court man-to-man pressure.
And Cretin commits the first turnover of their first turnover of the game.
Usually put the pressure on when they make both the free throws. You know it's coming.
And Central has a chance to add to their lead. Robinson's going to take it herself, and she gets it.
Great pick by. Here they come.
Cretin's going to try to get a fast break, but that's not going to happen. Lyman with the ball. Goes to Geske.
Cretin's running a very disciplined half-court defense right now.
And Karel with the three. That's no good, but the rebound by Geske. And Karel cleans up her own mess. Watch out for Karel. She could put up a lot of points tonight. And Central loses the ball. Buford thought Cretin might have had a touch in there, but no avail.
Central coming back with the man-to-man full court. Clear it away. Here they come.
There's the full court pressure. And not quite a steal. There's a double team and too many steps, and Central will get the ball back. 15 minutes remaining in the first half. The score is 6-4. There's Taylor. She hands it out to Buford. She thought about a three, but decided not to. Robinson's going to try one from downtown. That falls short. Here comes Karel. You don't want to let her on the fast break because she will miss the shot. A little too strong on that one.
I think she should have showed a little more patience on that shot there.
And then Robinson gets fouled and will go back to the line, and you do not want to be putting her in front of the charity stripe.
You know, sometimes when you're playing the game, you get kind of emotional, and I think she should have just maybe held up just a little bit before she went in there. I think they had the numbers developing, and they might have scored on that last exchange. Robinson's really doing a good job with the free throws, isn't she?
She's 3 for 3 so far. We have a substitution coming. Number 50 for Cretin-Derham Hall has come in. That is Kendra Harris. A 6-foot sophomore center. Robinson makes both free throws, and it's 8-4. That's 24 on the fast break. That was Deanhart. Deanhart catches Central falling asleep. Uh-oh, that's Jones. She gets the shot up, but to no avail. Jump ball. Raiders have that possession. So they'll get the ball back, but Central will, upon the next jump ball, will either retain or take possession from Cretin. And they lose it. There's a scramble. Robinson gets a shot off and makes it. Cretin got the jump ball, but could not capitalize.
Central's doing a good job of getting their hands in the passing lanes right now. Still, I see hands still down by the waist. I know Coach Taylor is not happy with that. They seem to be getting their hands in the passing lane. There's another block shot.
Harris' shot is blocked.
Another block shot.
Traveling violation. Cretin fans are not happy about that one. They thought it was a foul. Number 14 has stepped in for Central. That is Siona West. She is quite a fast player. And she takes her first shot of the game. In and out. But Taylor with the rebound, and it gets almost stripped away, but it's a jump ball, and Central retains possession. 13:23 left to go in the half. 10-6 Central.
Seems like right now Central's settling down here. I think Cretin has to take a little more time. Central's finding their shots.
Robinson missed a shot from downtown, and there's another fight for a rebound, and another jump ball. It'll go to Cretin. I tell you, both teams are aggressive. They want that ball.
Absolutely.
Outstanding pressure from both teams. And a steal by Robinson. She gets fouled, and the basket counts. Gets the foul on the basket on the side. She will go to the line and make it a 3-point play.
Great anticipation by Angel. She went in there strong. Get the 2+1.
She's showing why she is one of the best point guards in the nation. And sinks the free throw.
4 for 4 for the free throws right now?
5 for 5.
5 for 5. Not the person to foul.
No, you do not want to foul her. And Central has opened up a 7-point lead.
Look at that trap there.
Out of bounds, Cretin will keep possession, but Central shook him up a little bit.
I think Cretin needs to go ahead and be a little more patient, get their spacing down a little bit. Great move by the number 50. That's a good post move.
And just as you say that, Harris puts up a basket.
There it is.
There's for 3. No good. Rebounds by Karel.
Nice.
She's broken away. Here she comes. Nice steal. She made that look too easy. And listen to this crowd.
Outstanding crossover by the recruit from Wisconsin.
And while that happened, Cretin forced a turnover and will get the ball back. But it's stolen by Central, and a whistle and a foul. The foul was on Pavoni, the team's 4th foul, and Central 2 more fouls, and Cretin 2 more fouls, and they'll put Central in the bonus. Central has yet to make a foul. Rosie Malone Pavoni, a 5'8" senior guard for Cretin. Robinson setting up a play.
Angel being the calming force out here. Make sure things are set up. Typical point guard stuff.
Taylor's going to try to go inside. The ball is stripped away. It's Pavoni up the court. Hands it out to Dienhart and misses the shot. And then the rebound by Jones.
The thing is, that was the right shot for Dienhart to take.
Just didn't go in. And Buford can't make a
block
shot.
out there by Dienhart on Buford. That was great. Angel Robinson.
And she'll be called for her first foul.
Angel would have got away with that had she swung up instead of swinging down. That was great anticipation of that. She has quick hands.
Tiara Taylor coming out for Central. Abby Gust coming in. Abby Gust is a 5'8" senior guard. And Cretin decides to make a substitution. Jay Corti coming in for number 42, Molly Geske. Nice pressure. And Robinson with the awareness to get it off one of the Cretin players
to
force a turnover. Nice defensive presence.
Cretin with a little press of their own.
Buford gets another shot off, and that time it goes in. It's a 2-pointer.
Just a a matter of time before Buford is going to hit.
In the meantime, Central continues to dominate on the defensive end, forcing another Cretin turnover. Buford is trapped in a double team. She can't get a shot off.
There you go. Diamond trap, 1-3-1.
And the trap was sprung by Cretin. And we have our first time out of the game. This has been a back and forth match so far.
Robinson's 11 for 13. Robinson has 11 of the 15 points at the score right now.
Which ironically matches her jersey number.
Tell you what, Cretin's going to have to find an answer for Robinson quickly.
On the other end, Central needs to find a sidekick or a Robin to Robinson's Batman, so to speak, because if they can shut down Robinson, no one else has.
I think they're going to find Buford real quick. Buford gets the hitting on the outside. It's going to open a whole lot for number 34, and then the number 34 gets to go in.
It's still early.
It's going to be a long night.
It's still early, only 11, just 11:02 remaining. It's still early though. Timeout before the 5-second call, so wipe out that last turnover by Central. Still a very good trap.
The one I really do fear on this Central team is Buford. She shoots so well from the outside. When you get that outside shot going, a whole lot of things open up on the inside.
46% field goal shooter coming into tonight's game.
Look at that post play.
Jones out to Robinson. This is for three. Bullseye!
Basket's good.
And she gets the foul.
That's a foul on Central on the rebound.
After the basket, excuse me.
Well, now you have Buford and Robinson hitting from the outside.
That gives Robinson 14. Central's opened up an 8-point lead. And a steal by Buford. And she gets trapped again.
Call the timeout.
Has the presence to call timeout.
The bailout call. She found herself getting trapped in that corner and called the timeout.
And Cretin may have found a weapon to stop the offense of Central. Well, while we're at a timeout, let's go to our first trivia question of the night. This is a Suburban East Conference question. Who led the Suburban East Conference in assists in the 2005 and 2006 season? Is it A, Alyssa Karel, B, Lauren Gibmeyer, C, Carolyn Deanhart, or D, Natalie Lyman? Who do you think, Broderick?
Oh, I think I'm going to go with Natalie Lyman.
Lyman? Sorry to say, it's Alyssa Karel who led the conference in assists last year.
In assists?
In assists.
Okay.
Cretin having a very strong team last year. Whoa.
There's a steal.
And Cretin wastes that opportunity.
Right now, Cretin, they're not catching the ball. When they catch the ball, they want to dribble. They need to catch and look and see where Central's at before they take off with the dribble.
The sloppy ball control has been Cretin's Achilles heel so far.
They're going back to man-to-man. There she
and
is.
Buford misses
nice
a shot.
Rebound by Harris.
Buford a little too
nice
strong.
wide body there.
And here comes Cordy, and she misses the layup. That was too strong. And a block. Robinson comes up with it. Robinson downtown again. Not quite, but Taylor with the rebound. And a little too strong on that pass, misses her target.
Boy, that Taylor from Central's a good-looking athlete.
Despite that turnover, Central showing good all-around pressure on defensive and offensive boards. Kiana Johnson is in for Central, by the way, number 10.
Now that's it, Cretin. Catch the ball. Look and see where you're at first before you take off. Here's a good shot.
And just Just like that, Rosie Pavoni gets on the board. It's 18-12. And Jones.
Nice catch by Central.
Nice catch. Jones could not come up with the basket. Karel out to Pavoni. Too strong. Robinson comes up with it. She's by herself. Here she comes.
Left-handed layup.
Nice. That gives her 16 points, yes. I tell you, that is something. 16 out of Central's 20 points so far. Central. Georgie Jones with her first foul. That's Central's third of the half. Jones is first person.
Look at Jones's wingspan when she spreads her arms out in the middle.
Nice pressure. Johnson with a steal. Robinson by herself again. That's 18. She is making this look too easy. I tell you, this style of play is reminiscent to how the Gophers defeated Vermont last week. The Gopher women's basketball team, I should say. And a former Central Minuteman, Ashley Ellis Milan, put up 20 points in that game.
I think the whole the Big Ten's going to find out just how good she really is.
Meanwhile, a foul on Central. It's a shooting foul, and that will put Natalie Lyman to the line for the first time. Lyman only had 2 free throw attempts in her first game against Barnesville. She made one of them.
Natalie Lyman is a good, strong academic student, and I heard that she's looking at DePaul, Marquette, and Wisconsin as schools to go to next year.
Taylor with the foul, and Kiara Taylor, that's her first. Lyman.
Nice free throws by Lyman.
And that makes her.
Let's see how it sets up the press. It's called a diamond press here. 1-2-1-1. Basically, what you're trying to do is trap in the corners. Number 22 needs to come up with a trap.
And a foul. If only you had a telestrator, you could draw on the diamond on that last defensive setup. Cretin with their 5th foul. They only have 2 more to give. 1 more to give.
It looks like Cretin's gone back to the man-to-man, which they need to. I mean, you don't want to be sitting up in a zone with this group of kids. They shoot too well. They have Buford playing the low post right now.
Some of the ball goes to Taylor. Taylor's going to try a shot, and she
Taylor.
gets it. And another deuce from the paint from Central.
She's only a sophomore. Wow. She's some kind of player.
Whoa. And Cretin's pass, I don't know where that was going. Johnson ball, and she can't hang on to it.
See, there's a classic case. If she'd pick up the ball first, then dribble, there wouldn't be a turnover right now. It's a tough thing to teach a young ball player.
Johnson only a sophomore, so not time to
nice
develop.
job by Buford to anticipate the pass. They just stole the pass. Oh,
and just as you say that, Pavoni with the same anticipation.
That's exactly what you have to do. Play good defense. Here comes it. Let's get back.
Auer gonna try a jumper. Too strong. Central will retain possession.
Central keeps applying the pressure. They're going to attack if you press it.
7:36 to go in the half, 24-16. Cretin-Derham Hall has shown very balanced scoring so far. No player has put up more than 4 points. In the meantime, Johnson stepped out for Central. Robinson stepped in, and Cordy comes out for Cretin, and in comes Karel.
Watch Buford from the top.
And West's going to try a 3. That's not going to fall. Central has been struggling with their 3-pointers tonight.
2 fouls on Robinson.
In high school basketball, you're only given 5. 5 and you're out. And Robinson's not a player you want in foul trouble early.
No.
Not the way she's been scoring so far.
And with the Central's aggressive style of defense, she could pick up that 3rd foul. I know Taylor's thinking about it.
Central.
Good defense by Taylor. Look at,
Nice
she's
double
all
team.
over her.
And forces the turnover.
Good crossover by Buford. Taylor's out and run now.
Here comes Taylor, and that's too strong, but Howard with the rebound and cleans up the mess. That is her first basket of the game, I believe.
You have to give it for Cretin. They keep applying the pressure. Found it. There you go. When you catch that ball, then make a decision. It's always the best way to play basketball.
Geske with the basket for Cretin. They are down by 8, though. Robinson from downtown again. Almost got the bounce, not quite.
But if you look on that last exchange, you found 4 people around the basket, and on that 4, 3 of them were Cretin people.
Substitution. Siona West comes out. Georgie Jones steps back in.
I think that's why Georgie Jones is back in. I think Coach Taylor saw that. Can't have so many white jerseys around their basket. Oh, you have to give Cretin credit. They're going to attack you, attack you, attack you. That's exactly what you have to do to a press.
Dean Hart with the basket.
Look at this press. Yes!
And a backcourt violation. Robinson could not get in time.
Cretin's going to still come at him.
And this Cretin crowd is getting louder by the minute.
Central's going to come back now. He's going to have him drop back and calm down. There it is.
Howard with the steal. Taylor's going to take it herself. Not quite. Jones with the rebound.
Jones with the rebound. Remember I said earlier, get that person in there. It's going to be a force on those boards.
At 6'2", she is quite an influence.
Yes. Oh, look at her wingspan. I mean, almost the whole lane. That's what you want.
Where's that telestrator when you need it?
Where are you going to go when you have a wingspan like that?
Oh,
there she is with the rebound.
Near 3 by number 10. That's Molly Noel for Cretin-Derham Hall. Almost got the bounce. And there's Bobby McDonald out of the court. I think he wants to play. Abby Gus steps in. Tiara Taylor steps out for Central.
Now Central's running away, and they're leaving Robinson. There they are.
Steal by Geske.
The long arms again.
Nice pressure by Central.
Comes in handy.
They are forcing turnovers left and right, but Buford cannot hang on to the
Like a
pass.
condor around, just a big bird in there with the long arms. Comes in handy, I'll tell you what.
Unfortunately, Central cannot convert that opportunity into points.
Cretin still keeps applying the pressure. Now that
And foul on Jones. Tried to get the block, but came in a little too hard.
might want to come in there and maybe do a pump fake and find an open person next time.
Neither team with any fouls left to give. The next foul by either team will put their opponent in the bonus.
I mean, when Jones is on you, the sky is definitely not around you anymore. You can't see the rim.
Geske makes her first. She was 3 for 4 in the Barnesville game on free throws.
Now this number 50, Harris for Cretin-Derham Hall, the last time she was in, she did a good job of occupying Jones. And I think that's why Coach Billis brought her in here, because you need that wide body to counteract those long arms. Knock them down a little bit.
As you mentioned in the open, some great matchups on
Absolutely.
every position. And a nice steal by Harris. Just as you were, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah. It's a great game, isn't it? See, she has to come out now. She can no longer, I can just stay in the middle like that. Meanwhile, 50 will go opposite of the ball.
Jump ball, now we'll go to Central. I tell you, it's nothing but pressure from both sides, left and right. I wonder how much both teams can handle this. We have 4:19 to go in the half, 28-22. Buford could not get a handle on that again.
And they're coming at you.
Here comes Karel. Short. Rebound, Jones. This time Buford gets a handle on it.
Nice pass by Buford to find the open man.
And Howard with
textbook the way she got her head up and found the person.
Textbook layup by Howard. Central goes back up by 8.
Cretin with the pressure again. Well, I'll tell you what, you have to give it to Cretin. They're coming right at you.
Geske with the 3.
Bingo.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you.
Both teams so far, if I'm correct, only have one 3-pointer.
Nice ball handling by, oh my goodness, nice find.
And Jones gets fouled.
Great pass by Robinson.
Jones is actually the person you want to put on the free throw line. She is only 5 for 14 from the charity stripe. But in her defense, she is a center. And we're all familiar with Shaquille O'Neal's free throw accuracy.
I'll take her long arms in the lane. She's doing a real good job of that. She's one great big old stop sign in the middle there.
Jones misses her first.
She needs to take her time. Nice looking athlete.
Misses both, but Buford with the rebound. And gets the 2 points anyway. They didn't get the free points.
Buford is strong for her size. She doesn't look like she's that strong, but she is.
And there, and just as you say that, she tried to get the steal, almost successful.
Hands are up in the lane.
Nice pressure. And a foul on Howard. Tried to sell that as a charge, but the referees wouldn't buy it.
If you notice on this last exchange on defense, Central went to man-to-man, and they had to front. Jones had to front number 50, Harris, because of the wide body frame. She can't just sit in the lane and make it difficult for anybody to come in there. I think that's why Coach Bills has her in right now. It's what you call a space eater.
In the meantime,
they come in handy, believe me, especially with those long arms of number 34.
In the meantime, Karel makes both free throws, and it's a 5-point game once again. Timeouts. Well, while we're at a timeout, let's go to another trivia question. We'll stick with the Suburban East Conference. Who led the Suburban East Conference in scoring in the 2005-2006 season? Is it Lord Gibmeyer, Catherine Hendricks, Lindsay Lohr, or Annie King?
I'm going to go with Catherine Hendricks.
Wrong again, Broderick. It's Lindsay Lohr.
You know, I need to go out to more Suburban East games.
Well, had we called this game a few years ago, Cretin would have been in the St. Paul Conference. It would have been a little easier for you.
Not really, because it had been Central and Cretin and going at it. Okay.
As you well know, many of you know, Cretin-Derham Hall was in the St. Paul City Conference a few years back, but the St. Paul City Conference didn't want to have anything to do with them. They were wiping out everybody on the floor in just about every single sport, and they went through a year where they had to play as an independent because no one wanted to take them. And then the Minnesota State High School League finally stepped in and said, okay, we're putting you in a conference, like it or not, and they got placed in the competitive Suburban East Conference.
Yes.
Buford from downtown. Short, but gets her own rebound.
If she ever gets her range, Cretin could be
And
in
another
trouble
one.
here.
Another rebound, and Buford gets fouled.
I know Coach Billis was not happy on that exchange. You had 3 white jerseys on the inside, 4 of them. And Central was coming back with the putbacks. She's talking right now, put a body on people. Let's go, push them out of there.
In and out. Buford's first free throw shot, no good. By the way,
I hear her down there talking about be aggressive. That's right. Nice shot by Buford. She has just a beautiful touch.
On that last exchange, Central with 3 offensive rebounds. And Robinson with the steal. It's a 2-on-1. And she gets the foul on the basket.
Nice pressure by Angel. Just going to bring it right at you.
That's her 20th point. She has 20 points in the game.
And we haven't heard from Buford yet.
And we're not even in the second half.
No.
Misses that one.
Uh-oh.
Nice pressure. She gets her own rebound, and it's a 4-point play. 22 points for Robinson. She is sick. I tell you, she is sick. And a steal by Robinson. She is all over this game. 2-on-2.
Nice pass.
Taylor.
Nice left-handed. Taylor.
And Central has a 12-point lead. Robinson trying for another steal. Dienhart with the ball. Karel. Lavoni with it. And it's stripped away by guess who? Angel Robinson. And
there
she can't
is.
hang on to it. And we've had a messy exchange, and it's finally a jump ball. And it goes to Cretin.
These are the kinds of things that you look for in a basketball game. Who wants to get down on the floor? Playing hard, getting after it.
I tell you, for a moment, I thought I was watching an NFL game when one team fumbles the ball and everyone goes into a pile.
That's okay. That's good basketball there. I get excited watching kids do that.
This is Dienhart. She's going to try to take the shot herself.
When Dienhart sees that Jones on there, she still wants to challenge her.
Didn't quite work. You better hurry up there. You're going to get a 10-second violation, is it, in high school?
Yes.
Gus is in the game now. Goes to Howard. She gets the shot.
Nice shot by Howard.
Central is running away with this game. They are up by 14. And another steal.
One more basket. Coach is going to call a timeout before it gets crazy.
You were saying.
Yeah, here it comes.
You were saying.
Yeah, she's taking a short one.
With less than a minute to go in the half. Buford with the basket at 43-27.
Good coaches don't want the kids to lose their way right away. Central was really going ahead and measure them up.
Buford with that last basket has 7 points now. But I tell you, the player of the game so far has been Angel Robinson. 22 points and a number of steals. She has been flat out sick.
Absolutely.
I think Cretin is just about ready to throw up after they're getting bombarded with their defensive and offensive attack.
We're still in this ball game.
Keep in mind we have
a lot of ball game to go here.
Keep in mind we've got another half to play, so.
I got a feeling Coach Billis is going to make a few adjustments at halftime.
And what do you think Taylor will have to say to the Minutemen in the half? Coach Taylor.
Oh, I think there's some things that he has to look at. I see right now the hands are getting more up on the defense. You know, this time of year, that's the thing, that's the coach's pet peeve. You want the hands up and in the passing lanes, playing good defense. Defense, defense, defense. If Coach Taylor says anything at halftime, he's going to be talking about defense.
30 seconds left. Deanhart with the ball. I think Cretin is going to hold for the final shot. 23 seconds. Yeah, they're just passing it around. Oh, never mind.
See how her hands were up in the lane? That's what you call defense, and there she comes.
And Buford capitalizes on that turnover.
Although as an old coach, I'd prefer seeing the left hand.
6 seconds, 5, 4, 3. Cretin's got to get a shot off. They do. No good. And we end the first half with Central opening up an 18-point lead. Thanks to an outstanding offensive performance and defensive performance from Angel Robinson. It's 45-27 at the end of the first half. What do you have to say, Broderick?
Well, I think Coach Billis is going to go in and she's going to make some adjustments. I like her idea of attacking that press. I also like her idea of pressing Central. The whole adage or the rule is a pressing team doesn't like to be pressed. However, Central is showing that, go ahead, you can press me if you want to. Central is just a fabulous team right now. I think that Cretin can come back. They just have to make some adjustments. For Central, I think it's going to be the same. Coach Taylor's just going to say, hey, you know what? I want more defense. I want more intensity. Let's see how far we can go. We're going to stretch it out as much as we can.
Before we went smoke-free, a cloud of smoke always hung in the air.
I always went home covered with cigarette smoke.
After a busy night, my eyes would always burn, and I'd wake up with a morning cough.
Now that we're smoke-free, our customers are happier, stay longer, and come back more often.
It's now much easier to work and breathe.
No one should be forced to choose between their job and their health.
Thank you, St. Paul, for a smoke-free workplace.
Thank you, St. Paul.
Thank you, St. Paul, for a smoke-free workplace.
Our family loves to go bowling, but we've always hated going to smoke-filled bowling centers. I never understood why we were forced to breathe somebody else's smoke. It's just not right. Since St. Paul went smoke-free, things are so much better. We can now enjoy indoor fun without exposing our kids to the dangers of secondhand smoke.
Thank you, St. Paul.
Thank you, St. Paul.
Thank you, St. Paul.
Thank you, St. Paul.
Thank you, St. Paul, for protecting the health of our families.
And we welcome you back to as we start the second half of the Central Minutemen against the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders. This is high school girls basketball being presented by Keystone Productions. And the leading scorers for Central, Angel Robinson obviously is the leading scorer with 22 points. Kiara Buford has 9, and there's a tie for third place with Tiara Taylor and Megan Howard both coming in with 6. On Cretin's end, it's been very balanced. Molly Geske leads the scoring for Cretin-Derham Hall with 7 points. We have 2 players at 6 points, Alyssa Karel and Carolyn Deanhart. And then Rosie Malone-Pavoni with 4 points, Corinne Treen-Whaler and Kendra Harris with a deuce. So what do you expect to see in the second half?
Well, let's hope that Cretin uses the word patience, patience, patience. Don't panic when the defense comes around them. Catch the ball and see where they're at.
I think we're going to put a patience counter on you in our next game.
Absolutely.
I'll carry it. We'll just count how many times you use that word, as it is that critical in the game of basketball.
Absolutely.
With no shot
Catch the ball.
With no shot clock.
See how that is? Catch it. Nice spin.
Karel misses the shot.
Nice shot.
But Deanhart recovers.
See what patience does?
And a foul on number 23, Sarah Hendricks.
And Central's doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're going to apply the pressure. They're going to try and take you out of your comfort zone. That's basketball. It's a great strategy. They're going to come at you, come at you, come at you.
It's a non-shooting foul, so Central will inbound the ball, which may not be a bad thing. Jones missed her first 2 free throws. She was only 36% coming into the game. Howard can't get the roll, and Jones gets fouled. This time it is a shooting foul, and she will go to the free throw line anyway.
Someone needs to put a body on her. You can't let her come in there. Push her out of there.
Cretin with 2 quick fouls, not the way you want to start second half.
Absolutely not.
You're only given 6 to give. Jones makes her first free throw of the game.
Tell you what, Jones, she has good fundamentals when she shoots her free throw. It's right up on her fingertips, and she's bending her legs well. Just needs to concentrate on putting it in more. Nice job.
Just as you say that, she sinks both.
Take your time, Cretin.
Karel, and it goes off the foot of a central player. Cretin will retain possession. For a moment, I thought it went off a Cretin player, and it would have been a turnover. Deanhart, that's a 2, no good. Karel with the ball, and it goes to Geske. She'll try a 2-pointer. Too strong, Howard with the rebound. Buford can't get a handle on it, and a double dribble, I believe, on Cretin-Derham Hall.
The thing that was most impressive about that last Robinson pass, she used 2 hands. The last time she found a person open line like that cross skip, she used 1 hand. She had much more on it.
Buford from downtown.
That's
Bullseye!
what I don't like to see with Buford. She can be lethal.
She just needed some time to warm up.
Oh, it's a nice stroke, isn't it?
And it gets Central 3 points. And they are up by 21. And a turnover. Another one by Cretin. I tell you, Cretin's ball control has gotten considerably sloppy.
It seems to me that they're going to have to make shorter passes and be in a little bit more control. But I think Cretin can get a handle of this. There she is
Buford,
again.
another 3-pointer off the rim. But Howard with the rebound. She puts it up, and that falls.
You see those Buford shots? I mean, it's barely a miss. A rebounder shot. She has that touch. Take your time, Cretin. See how she was running away from that pass?
And Taylor
These are the things you just don't want to do right now. You want to have shortened passes.
Cretin will get possession of the ball back. That last 3 by Buford, by the way, is her first of the season.
Shorten up the passes. There you go.
And another steal. Back. And a foul.
That's the only way right now to attack that press.
And Cretin
is to make the short diagonal pass.
Cretin with their 3rd foul on the half. They only have 3 more to give. Robinson with another jumper. That doesn't fall. Karel with the rebound. She's going to try to take it herself. And cannot get the roll, but she will go to the charity stripe. It will be Central's first foul in the half. And it goes to Kiara Buford. That's your first person. Karel is 3 for 3 so far. She was 5 for 6 in her last game against Barnesville. Make that 4 for 4. That Barnesville game is, if you've just joined us, Karel put up 35 points and 6 steals. And it's 66 to 52 win. And Karel is headed to the University of Wisconsin. Meanwhile, Joey Corti picks up a foul, and Georgie Jones is back to the line. She is 2 for 4.
She shot that one on her back feet. She didn't come off her toes and get some lift on that shot. I'll tell you what, though, it looks good.
1 for 2.
Take your time. Things will work out. Don't leave her. There you go.
Deanhart coming up. And the pass is almost blocked. Rosie Malone-Poloni with the nice fadeaway jumper.
It's a great game when you execute. It's a great game.
offensive foul?
Nice call. That's exactly right. She did push off.
That was an offensive foul. Cretin will get the ball back. 15:09 left in the half. Two-on-two, Malone Pavoni. Her shot's too strong. Robinson with the rebound.
Now Cretin needs to do is just capitalize on the points.
And she tries to get rid of it. No good. That's Rosie Malone Pavoni with the steal.
Now,
and she gets fouled by Kiara Taylor. She will go.
I have to be honest with you. I thought that was an ill-advised shot. Pull the ball out, come around, and set up the play. Take your time, Cretin. Things will happen.
Central with their third foul, and there's 14:47 to go. A product of the aggressive style of play for both teams. It's Taylor's second foul.
She was kind of hoping that one would go in, huh? Be interested to see what happens with this Harris-Jones matchup in here. Harris from Cretin-Derham Hall versus Jones from Central.
Whoa.
Look at Buford
That
run
pass
that down.
nearly went out to Minneapolis.
You know, the thing about it, Robinson just lofted it there. She made it very easy for her to run up underneath that.
But Buford with the presence of mind to knock it off a Central player to get Central, to reset Central's offensive position. Robinson up through the paint, no good. Taylor with the rebound, cleans up the mess.
Nice job by Taylor. Don't leave her. Short passes. Nice job by Robinson.
Her shot's no good. Taylor gets their own rebound. That doesn't fall. There's a fight for the ball and a foul.
Great anticipation by Robinson. Exactly how you draw it up. Her hands are up, they're in the passing lane, and she literally handed the ball to Robinson.
Substitution by Central. Tiara Taylor goes out. Abby Gus comes in. Buford for three. Short.
I tell you
Maloney
what,
with the rebound.
great lucky Buford's not hitting right
And
now.
Robinson with the steal. Here she comes. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. That's 24 points. Geske tries to answer back, and she does.
Yes.
And we have a whistle. What's going on? It was the officials confirming that it was a 2-point shot and not a 3-point shot. Just want to make sure they got it right.
Absolutely.
Robinson
Nice
finds
play.
Jones, and Jones gets the
Nice
basket
play.
from the paint.
She is one real good-looking point guard.
That's 7 points for Jones. And Central applying great half-court pressure.
But do you see the distance between those two? I mean, she was almost a half a court away. You need to come in and shorten those passes out. If you're going to be successful against the Central press, they have to be short, diagonal passes. Be patient. It's going to be there.
Cretin, by the way, has only one more foul to give. Shayla Johnson in the game for her first time. Number 12. Buford, nearly in trouble, needs to get rid of it, and goes to Robinson.
Robinson, the calming force. Look at that
To
pass.
Buford. And that's
It
2
can't
points.
get any finer than that. Just a great job by Robinson.
Deanhart with the ball. Goes to Karel. Karel tries to get a shot. It won't fall. It's a traveling violation. And Central will get the ball back. have been ripping Cretin-Derham Hall apart. They're up by 25, 61 to 36. Jones, she gets inside, can't get the shot to fall, and a foul. It's an offensive foul on Central. Georgie Jones now in foul trouble with 3 fouls.
I think Coach Taylor heard you.
Indeed, Howard is in, Jones is out. This is Dienhart. Dienhart goes to Geske. She fires a jumper and hits.
That's 2 in a row for Geske, huh? Nice job.
Cretin running out of time, though. And a foul. I believe that will go to Karel. It is. And Cretin is not in a good position. They have no more fouls to give. The next one will put Central on the bonus, and with Central up by 23, that could be trouble. In the meantime, Siona West steps out, Abby Gus steps in.
Oh, I tell you what, Coach Taylor has a real problem when he can substitute a Kiara Buford for Taylor, huh? Nice problem. Look at that
Kiara
move
Taylor
there.
tries to get the shot off. No good. And a foul.
She is some kind of athlete.
The foul goes to Shayla Johnson. Johnson is a 5'6" senior guard. And Cretin, if they're looking to come away with this game with a victory, they better start.
Looks like they're coming with a 2-1-2 trap for Central.
And a double team, and the ball is stripped away by Taylor. Here she comes. She's found Robinson. That shot no good.
Look at her
Taylor
rebound.
with the rebound.
Look
That's
at her
no
again.
good. She gets her own rebound.
And she's on the floor.
But cannot come up with it. That was Lyman with the rebound.
Nice
and
job.
Karel scores on the other end. Karel, the second Cretin-Derham Hall player to reach double digits, along with Molly Geske. Karel has 10. Gus thought about a 3. Robinson, she'll fire one from downtown. Bullseye!
Oh my.
27 points by Angel Robinson. Karel with the 3 of her own. That's short. Rebound, Abby Gus. And she loses the ball. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. And Central is proving why they are 4-0 at this point. Their victories have included wins against number 2 ranked Hopkins, Centennial, and the Academy of Holy Angels. Lyman with the last basket for Cretin-Derham Hall. Gus fires off the rim. Howard with the rebound. That's no good. And a foul. And another offensive foul by Central. And they have no more fouls to give. Taylor's in foul trouble with their 3rd personal foul. Dienhart comes in for Cretin-Derham Hall. Out goes Alyssa Karel.
Looks like they're playing a 2-1-2. Another trap type defense. And they're going to trap in the corners. Going to dribble out of that. That's good.
Dienhart with the ball. She's going to fire a 2-pointer. In and out. Taylor with the rebound. Uh-oh, it's Robinson. And she couldn't quite find her target, but Central retains possession. Now for Central, the month of December is really going to tell us how they will fare when it comes playoff time, because the conference portion of their schedule starts in January, and Central is in the St. Paul City Conference, and that conference right now is not looked at as a very competitive one. Robinson with a long three that doesn't even hit the rim. But Broderick, with schools like Arlington and Humboldt and Harding in the St. Paul City Conference, the way it's shaping up.
Well, you have Highland and you have Johnson and you have Como coming at you. They're not that weak.
Well, Como is 0-2 right now. They lost 103-25 to Minneapolis South earlier this season. Central picked up another foul. Shayla Johnson for second. Cretin is now in the bonus, and they could use a positive boost. They are down by 22, and they're running out of time.
You never know about what's going to happen here. I'll tell you, basketball's a strange sport. It's good now that they're playing well, but the challenge for Coach Taylor right now is to see if they can keep the intensity up. This is a very fine team, I'll tell you that right now. There is no doubt about it.
Megan Howard steps in. Siona West steps out for Central.
And the thing is, we haven't seen Ebony Black this evening.
Imagine had she been in the game. Central might have broken the century mark by now.
But I like what Cretin's doing. They stay within yourself. Don't extend. Yes, they have a lead. You know, it's just now, okay, now we're in the gym.
Howard with a jumper that falls well short of the basket. And Cretin with the rebound, but Howard gets the steal.
Stay
goes to
calm.
Robinson. Buford will take a jumper,
Nice
and that's
block.
blocked by
Nice
number
block.
23.
Stay calm, stay calm. Let's go back to what we were doing.
Sarah Hendricks with the block.
Nice diagonal pass, find the open person, get a good shot off.
Sheila Otto is in the game for Cretin-Derham Hall.
See that? This is good basketball right now for Cretin-Derham Hall. Don't get caught up into the moment. Let's get back to what they do.
Taking their time. Maloney with a shot. That's short. Rebound, Georgie Jones. And here's Robinson to Buford. She's got an open lane. Shot short. Rebound.
They need to put a head on Jones underneath the rebound.
And
nice patient.
Deanhart. Jumper does not fall. Cretin will retain possession. In the St. Paul City Conference, Highland Park, by the way, is 1-1. Arlington won their first game, and Humboldt is 1-0 right now.
They got the Hicks girls over there, and they can play some ball.
Deanhart with a three, full time. One basket at a time.
One basket at a time, that's correct, sir. Take your time, get back to doing the things that you do. It's real easy when you're going against a team like Central to get involved, but you need to get back to what you do. Last I heard, you don't win state championships in December.
You win them in March.
You have to just get back to doing the things that you do.
Speaking of that, Central lost in the state semifinal tournament to Bloomington Kennedy last year. Bloomington Kennedy with a great program.
Yeah, those guys. Mr. Wade in the group.
With Jenna Smith, who is playing at Illinois this year in the Big Ten Conference, and they will be facing the Gophers on December 31st at Williams Arena.
I'll be looking to see that Jenna Smith and Ashley Milan matchup. Tell you what.
I tell you, I'm making plans. I'm off on winter break on December 31st. I'm making plans to go see that game. That should be a fun one. The Gophers right now are at 7-2.
I'll tell you what. I'd like to see Marquette next year with Angel Robinson on that team. I think she's going to be a contributor.
And a couple years from now, Kiara Buford will be donning the maroon and gold.
Yes. I like what Pam Borden's doing. She's going for more athleticism now. Yeah, it's the Big Ten, and you got to have a big man strong in there, but you have to. They're going more to the athleticism now. In order to compete with the Dukes and the Marylands and all those guys, you have to have more athleticism.
And in the Big Ten, you've got Michigan State, who has a very good program.
Absolutely. Now, let's not forget Ohio State with that big girl in the middle there.
In the meantime, Angel Robinson picked up her third foul, and Alyssa Karel will go back to the line. She missed her last free throw attempt. Gets this one.
I think she's going to be a fine contributor for Wisconsin. I like some things. I like the things she does.
She has a dozen points in tonight's game. And
Take your time.
Cretin with nice defensive
Take
pressure.
your time.
Deanhart with the strip. Here she comes. She's going to
Finds the open person.
No good, but Karel gets the bounce. And that's a two-pointer. Cretin-Derham Hall has cut the lead to 13.
Look who's calling a timeout, huh?
Willie Taylor has had enough.
This game, you have to stay with it.
As you said, basketball is a strange game.
It's not what it seems. It's one great big mirage. If you take your time and get back, stay within yourself, you can come back. 13 points is nothing in this game.
Well, while we've got a moment, let's do some more trivia. We covered the Suburban East Conference in the first half. We'll go to the St. Paul City Conference for this half.
I know that conference.
Who holds the St. Paul City Conference record for most career points?
Well, that's easy.
Ashley Ellis Milan, Nakia Carlisle, Shannon Loveleen, or Ebony Black?
Nakia Carlisle.
And for those of you screaming A on your television sets, I hate to say it, but Broderick Bell is correct. It is Nakia Carlisle, but if Ebony Black gets healthy come January, that number one position could be threatened.
Absolutely.
Black is expected to take over that position at the end of this season. She has 852 career points, I believe. Only 70, needs about 70 to catch Carlisle.
Well, she's been a varsity starter since the 8th grade. Stands to reason that she'll pass her.
And you'd
Her
have,
and Angel both were starters at 8th grade.
and you have to wonder if Taylor is missing her presence right now. Willie Taylor, that is. Robinson. Cretin is applying half-court pressure.
There
and
you
a double
go.
dribble. And
Now Cretin, like I said, and I know it's new, they have to be patient. Short diagonal passes. Find the open man. And then things will turn around here. Central, on the other hand, needs to get their hands up and get their everything in the passing lanes and prevent them from being patient.
Cretin taking their time.
Another shot.
And the crowd is
We're
slowly
down
coming back
11.
in. That was Sarah Hendricks with the basket. And a
Trap.
steal. That's Deanhart. She goes to Karel for three. Oh, my! And Cretin-Derham Hall has cut the lead to within 10. It's an 8-point deficit right now. 64-56. And another steal.
No one communicated with her on that
Jump
one.
ball. It goes to Cretin. They were down by 25 at one point. 6:04 remaining. Plenty of time.
Lots of time.
I think this is the game we were all expecting to see.
Nice spin move.
Carroll's shot ball short.
I think
Jones
that
with
was
the rebound.
ill-advised shot.
And Central needs to quiet this Cretin-Derham Hall crowd. And they won't do it with Buford's shot, but she gets the rebound. And the lead goes
Did you
back
see
to
that crossover dribble there? Oh,
Karel's shot is short. Rebound by Megan Howard. Buford has a one-on-one. She's gonna take it herself. Nice layup. Buford
Just
taking
like
command.
that. See, Cretin got to running again. They can't do that.
Now, we've been talking about Angel Robinson, who has 27 points, but Buford has come alive in the second half. She has 18.
She's telling them, you know, get back to what we do.
And Cretin-Derham Hall calls timeout, and Central has found a way has found their damage control, and that is Kiara Buford.
Absolutely. Well, actually, Cretin is just doing what they do. They're going to attack the basket all the time. I mean, Central's attacking the ball all the time, basket all the time, but Cretin needs to not panic. And the thing is, that's what you have when you have a young ball team like that. They have to learn to calm down. I'll tell you what, I'd like to see this group in another year, or even at mid-season coming through the Suburban East, when they learn to stay within themselves and play ball. They're going to be a tough team to beat.
Central Cretin-Derham Hall did lose 60% of their scoring last season at graduation. Blocked by Jones. And who's going to come up with it? It's Cretin. No, it's...
You see on that
Alyssa.
last exchange, she should have went straight at Jones. Instead, she faded and gave Jones the opportunity to block that shot. These are some of the things that I'm talking about.
Central
Be
with the
patient.
foul.
Look what's going on.
Megan Howard picks up her second personal. Cretin is now in the double bonus. They will be shooting 2 from here on out. Sheila Otto, 2 for 2 in her last game against Barnesville. This is the first one.
You see, this gives Cretin an opportunity to catch up without the clock running.
Keep in mind, Central is also in the bonus. Right now, they're in a 1-and-1 position, so this game could change quite dramatically. Jay Cordy steps in the game, replacing Sheila.
I looked sometime shortly here, somewhere around underneath the 4-minute mark, where Coach Taylor might be going to a little delay game here and force Cretin to play some more defense. It most certainly would be a good strategy.
We have 5:05 remaining in the second half.
It would be much too early right now, but I'm guessing that this might be the thing to do. And these are some of the things you work on early in the season.
Buford with the ball.
Yeah.
Nice screen. She's going to take it herself. Shot no good. Howard with the rebound.
Blocking out.
Howard has had a considerable presence tonight on the offensive glass.
Cretin has to block out. There's the open person.
Deanhart for 3. That's short.
Nice
Karel
shot.
with the rebound. Howard, by the way, broke double digits tonight. She has 10 points now.
Oh, I like Central's patience. They're coming up. They see the zone right now. They're
Abby
staying
Gus
within themselves.
is fouled, and she will go to the line, and that is a shooting foul, so it will be 2 free throws. It will not be a 1-and-1 situation.
And the person that keeps them calm is the coach on the floor, and that's Angel Robinson. That second pass right in that press went right to Robinson. Robinson finds the open person, and
Robinson has been shut down in the second half. She's only put up 5 points.
yeah, but she's the common denominator for success in their offense.
Alyssa Karel, by the way, has put up 19 and currently is the leading scorer for Cretin-Derham Hall.
She is truly, well, speaking of Robin, well, both of them, they're both coaches on the floor. I mean, this is their job, and that's what they do well.
Gust misses both free throws, and Cretin will get possession. 4:18 to go. And as Tracy McGrady proved, you can overcome a double-digit deficit within 35 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So this game is by no means over, but Central's looking to end it.
Nice job
They
by
got a
Central.
nice steal. Buford can't get a pass on it, and she steps out of bounds. Possession goes back to Cretin.
You see how Robinson just patted herself on the chest, telling Kiara, hey, that's my fault, I'm sorry. That's what point guards do.
Kendra Harris steps back in, replacing Jay Corty for Cretin-Derham Hall. Here's a home run pass. to Geske.
There you go. Go
And
right
it's
ahead.
out of
There you
here.
go. Nice shot. You never shoot away from a shot blocker. She's going to get you up to your shot. You go at a shot block. There. See what the quarterback's doing, setting it up, trying to take more time off the clock.
And a foul. It's a foul on Angel Robinson. She will go to the line. And the Cretin fans are not happy about that one. Angel Robinson from the free throw line tonight. She has made all but one of her free throws, and I think I just jinxed her. Central not capitalizing on these free throw attempts. They're allowing Cretin to remain in this ballgame. And I think Robinson heard me. She gets one of two. 28 points now.
Nice find.
Dean Hart with the shot, but that is too strong. Jones picks it up. Robinson, it's a one-on-one, and she gets fouled, and will go back to the free throw line. And Cretin, if they want to claw their way back into this game, they do not want to put Robinson on the line, and Central is now in the double bonus.
Yes.
Any additional fouls, and both teams will shoot two, barring a three-point attempt.
This is the time during the game where coaches look, the 3-minute mark or just a little over, you know, what they say the free throw makers, those are the ones that are in the game now. Because this time of the game, it could go down to that. All shots are being made at the line.
Robinson, 1 of 2. She has 29 points. That's a three by Geske. And the lead is back to 8. And Cretin applying half-court pressure. And Central's going to take their time.
Look at Harris push Jones in that post there, will you? Make it extremely difficult for her to get the ball.
Moves up. That shot
there she is with the rebound.
Dean Hart wanted to go for a three, but instead will shoot for a two, but that's no good. And Jones with the rebound, and off the foot of Central. Cretin will retain possession. And the Raiders refuse to go away. (72-64), 2:37 left in the game. Karel is in the game. There's Dean Hart. She's going to fire a long-range three. Too strong. Buford with the rebound, and
the post was wide open there.
And
Harris made enough space that they could find that to her.
Unfortunately, they could not capitalize, and Buford gets fouled, and she will go to the line. Buford, also an excellent free throw shooter, 81% coming into tonight's game.
You know, that's the thing you find out in high school. That post entry is so special. It's difficult for these young kids to develop that. But I'll tell you what, Harris did a good job of walling it off in there. If they could have found her, it could have been difficult. She's going to be a good ball player someday.
Howard steps out. Kiara Taylor steps back in to give Central a little more speed.
Oh, she's got a great touch, doesn't she, that Buford?
Buford makes both free throws, and Jones forces a turnover on Cretin-Derham Hall. And the Raiders call timeout. They were not happy with that call at all.
Oh, I don't think they are.
Well, before the game goes out, since we have a timeout, let's sneak in one more trivia question, and this one should be a cakewalk for you. Which coach holds the record for the best winning percentage in the St. Paul City Conference? Is it Tom Gunderson, Bill Wold, Tom Cody, or Willie Taylor?
Willie Taylor.
And Willie Taylor is correct. He is 106th in conference play in his career. His winning percentage is above .940. That just tells you how he has made Central a consistent contender throughout his career. And he's had quite the talent to complement him. Nakia Carlisle, Ashley Ellis-Milan, Angel Robinson, and a few others include Dejournay Priolo, who is playing volleyball and basketball over at St. Thomas, Danielle Ellison.
Ricky Ellis played at Concordia University.
In the meantime, Robinson taking her time. She's setting up the play, playing quarterback.
Here comes the delay game. They're going to force Cretin to do some fouling.
There's less than 2 minutes.
It's a great move, and they've got good ball handling in there.
And
as I say it, they do a miscue. But it's a good move. It is the right move to make if I were Central.
It ate some time
Delay
off the clock.
game, eat the time. We got the free throw shooters in there. Look at Harris push away. This sophomore, I'm telling you, she's wide open right now. She just doesn't look to shoot the ball, but she's open.
Karel does a spin move, and that gives her 21 for the night. Robinson comes it up. She's going to take it, or no, she's not going to take it herself. Natalie Lyman tried to get the steal, but stepped out of bounds.
Lyman did a good job of anticipating the passing lane. It's a good job there.
Unfortunately, she steps out of bounds to give Central a chance to eat up some more clock. Cretin's going to have to play foul and chase here before too long. Jones with the layup. And with less than 90 seconds, Cretin's going to have to play some foul and chase here if they want to hope to get a victory. Siona West, nice defensive presence, forces the ball out and puts Cretin into a situation where they have to
starting to show some fatigue here.
They're getting tired. Central wants Cretin to eat up some clock.
Look at that. See, she's wide open.
Kendra Harris' shot is blocked by who else? Georgie Jones.
I still think that in time that sophomore is going to be some kind of ball player. She can get some space in there, and that's special.
Deanhart gets fouled. The shot does not fall. And that will give Cretin a chance to shoot a couple free throws.
Yes.
It's the first, and we have a substitution. Kiara Taylor comes out, and Kiana Johnson comes in. I'm a little surprised that they're putting in a sophomore with only a minute, a .08 to go. Cretin sinks both free throws. Now, will they start to play foul and chase? And never mind, gives the ball away. Central just gave the ball away.
Cretin's not going away.
It's been their half so far. 1 minute to go. Karel for three, off the board.
She's on the line.
Johnson.
Central got away with that one.
Didn't call it. Robinson, here she comes, and she gets fouled, and she will go back to the free throw line with 48 seconds left. Robinson has 29 points so far. That's 30.
She has 30 points for the night, huh?
I tell you, she's got to be pleased with that. That'll be a nice feeling going into their Friday game. And a mad scramble for the ball. And we have a foul on Alyssa Karel. And she cannot believe it. That will put Georgie Jones to the line. She is 3 for 6 on the night from the charity stripe.
Tell you what.
And Karel fouls out.
She had a great game.
With 21 points. She had a great game, but Cretin cannot afford that right now. They are down by 9.
Well, okay, let's see who's going to step up now and be the leader. I mean, see, all these things are learning time right now. Who's going to step up and take the team down the stretch? Denise Dienhart has to step up now, be the quarterback, find the open people, settle people down. We're still in this ball game here a little bit.
And Coach Amy Bellis thinks Sheila Otto might be an answer. She sends her in to replace Karel. Jones misses it. Wait. Cretin tried to make it look like it was a one-on-one, but Central was in the double bonus a few minutes ago. You're not going to fool the refs. And Jones makes it a 10-point game, but more importantly, a 4-possession game. She's 4 for 8 from the line.
Yeah,
and a mad scramble for the ball.
They're missing their quarterback
Picked up by
now.
Jones. Robinson by herself. Misses the layup. A little too strong. Cretin, they've got 25 seconds. You don't need a foul. You don't want a foul if you're Central. And time is slowly running out. Central with the ball. It goes back to Cretin, but there's only 13 seconds to go. That's a three-pointer. That falls short. Otto with the rebound makes up for it, but there's 6 seconds, and Cretin comes in a little too late. Central will go to 5-0 as they come away with a 78-70 victory. But you have to give kudos to Cretin-Derham Hall. They nearly made a comeback and turned this into a game.
I'll tell you what, that St. Paul Central sure looks good out there. Cretin-Derham Hall has nothing to be ashamed of. They just need to get back to doing, like I said, doing the things they do. I think they can make a loud noise come down the stretch.
To recap the scoring for you, Angel Robinson, a great night with 30 points. Kiara Buford coming in as Robin to Angel's Batman with 20 points. Georgie Jones and Megan Howard both come in with 10 points. And Tiara Taylor with 8 points. On Cretin-Derham Hall's end, Alyssa Karel, who fouled out, had 21 points. Molly Geske provided support with 18 points. Carolyn Dienhart with 11, Rosie Malone-Pavoni with 9, Natalie Lyman with 4, and Kendra Harris and Sarah Hendricks both with a pair. Well, we'll find out just how Central performs as they move on throughout the season. The final score, once again, 78-70. Central goes to 5-0. Cretin falls to 1-1. For Broderick Bell and everyone here at Keystone Productions, this is Mike Peden wishing you good night and good luck.
Good night.